Now I need all y'all to just hold on and just wait a minute. I'm going to go through a couple of scriptures dealing with you simp brothers and a whorish wife. Some of you men out there, you claim to serve the Lord, but you know your wife's a whore with a W. And you want to keep her. I'm going to give you Bible. I'm going to give you Bible. Deuteronomy 24. I know you're going to, oh, it's the Old Testament. Hold on. Deuteronomy 24:1. When a man have taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, because he has found some uncleanness in her. It could be anything. But in this context, we're talking about adultery. Then let him write her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and send her out of his house. Out of his house, mind you. 2. And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. Let her go deal with somebody else. 3. And if the latter husband hate her, because she's still that nasty, skanky hoe, she ain't changing. She's still doing it. And if the latter husband hate her, and write her a bill of divorcement, and give it in her hand, and sendeth her out of his house, or if the latter husband die, let's say he dies, which took her to be his wife, here's the point, verse 4. Her former husband, which sent her away, may not, let me say that again, may not, one more again, may not take her again to be his wife. After that she is defiled, for that is abomination before the Lord, and thou shalt not cause the land to sin, which the Lord God giveth thee for an inheritance. Do y'all understand law and order? That's the question I got for you black men and black women out there. The hoe gotta go, and you brothers can't take her back. Now, for the Christians out there that say, that ain't what my Jesus is. Your Jesus is a figment of your crotch. Matthew 19. You don't know what Christ said in the Bible. Watch this, Matthew chapter 19. Y'all bear with me. Let me find it. Here we go. Matthew 19, what verse is it? And verse 7. They say unto him, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and to put her away? Verse 8. He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning it was not so. Meaning, during the time of Adam and Eve, there was no such thing as divorce. Verse 9. Here comes the point. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, commits adultery. And whosoever marrieth her which is put away doth commit adultery. So Christ cleared up the whole matter. He said the only reason, I'll say it this way, the main reason to put away your wife is for sexual immorality. That's what fornication is, in case you didn't know. So you brothers out there, I don't know what's wrong with some of you. Well, I want to keep my relationship with Jesus Christ. Listen, stop. Take a look at, and you whorish women, just shut up. It's always the women that commit, that's a hoe. She want to talk. She got so much. No. Take a look at this video. Watch.
So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to. And usually this is what people do when they cheat. They want their spouse to cheat on them back, so it would give them a reason to feel better in some way. But let me tell you, that's the wrong way to do it. It's the wrong way to go about it, because at the end of the day, you make matters worse.
And even though I knew that option was put forth in front of me, I knew that wasn't the right choice.
Yeah.
That's not the way that we try to rebuild a marriage. If you want to stay in a marriage that's still on a downfall and just ride it out downhill, that's up to you if you want to make that choice. But I was not about to make that same choice if I know I also have another option of getting back in the face of God, praying for my marriage, praying for my wife, and trying to do the things and correct the wrongs that we had that led us into that position.
Now y'all saw the clip for yourself. And the whorish woman had so much to say about how although she did wrong, it's not right. I gave him a pass. It's not right if he did the same thing. And then he goes, yeah, I want to keep my family together, be a vessel unto the Lord. Oh, garbage. You Christians are the worst. This is why our families are broken up, dysfunctional. The young boys grow up emotional. They don't know how to be a man because of situations and men and women like that. The woman giving that's not the right thing to do. We got to stay together. No, that's not God's law. That ain't, Christ didn't say that. No, she got to go. And the weak, see, women like that look for that weak simp man. And when I say weak and simp, I'm not talking about physically, because a lot of times it'd be the biggest, strongest men physically. But up here, they stupid, they dumb as an ox, dumb as a rock. That's why women look for those type of men who they can manipulate. That's right, I said it. Look what it says in Ecclesiastes 7:26. This is what Solomon says, King Solomon, wisest man on earth. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets and her hands is bands. Meaning what? She ain't no damn good. It says, whoso please of God shall escape from her. The hoe gotta go. The hoe gotta go. If you want to please God, she gotta go. Then it says, but the sinner shall be taken by her. The brother in the video, what is he? A sinner. A sinner. You men that know your wife is a whore and keep her, you are a sinner. The Lord can't use you. You know damn good. Let me tell you something. There's an expression that says a man will sacrifice his happiness to take care of his family. But a wicked woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness. Now y'all meditate on that and y'all think about them scriptures. Please meditate on them scriptures and apply. All right?